The zipper slid up and I stared at the person in the mirror. Perfect hair, perfect makeup, perfect shoes, and a lavender dress that fit better than anything I'd ever worn. Too perfect. And in that instant, I knew I wasn't ready for what waited outside the door. My name is Riley. And at that moment, I was wearing a bridesmaid's gown, about to step into a world where everyone knew me only as Emma's younger brother. But this moment didn't really start here. It began hours earlier with one phone call. The cool Saturday morning, the day of my sister's wedding. My plan was simple. Put on the rented tux, smile for the pictures, survive the family gathering. Another day pretending I fit in. Then Emma called. Her voice was panicked. Riley, thank God, Jessica's in the ER. She can't stand, she can't walk. She was supposed to be my maid of honour. I don't know what to do. Her voice cracked. You're the same size. The dress will fit. Please, please do this for me. I stared at the tuxedo hanging from my closet door. The black suit always felt like a costume. Emma was begging. My big sister, who had defended me 1,000 times growing up, needed me. Okay, I said finally, for you. I thought I was saving her wedding. I didn't realise she was about to hand me myself. The transformation. The bridal suite buzzed with chaos. Makeup brushes, curling irons, chatter. Jessica's lavender dress hung waiting for me. Don't worry, the makeup artist said, eyeing me like she already knew what I'd become. We'll make you shine. Foundation blurred away the hard lines I'd lived with. Contour, highlight, shadow. It felt like someone revealing a version of my face I'd never met. Mascara widened my eyes, lipstick softened my mouth. The hairstylist pinned and twisted until my neck looked longer, my profile gentler. Then the dress. Emma guided it over my shoulders. The silk hugged close, like it had been made for me. The lavender heels changed everything. How I walked, how I carried myself. When I finally turned to the mirror, my breath caught. It was me. But not the me I'd ever seen. Riley, Emma whispered, tears smudging her eyeliner. You look like you. The walk. 15 minutes later, the music began. Every step down the aisle was terror and freedom stitched together. Whispers rose from the guests. Is that Riley? She looks beautiful. Faces blurred as I passed. Aunt Sarah smiled with pride. Uncle Mike frowned in confusion. Grandma's expression hovered between surprise and something softer. My mother cried, though I couldn't tell why. My father looked like he was trying to solve an equation that didn't add up. But for the first time in my life, I wasn't shrinking into the background. I was seen. The reception. At first, cocktail hour felt like a test. Some relatives welcomed me with warmth. Others kept their distance. But then the music started. I danced. Not stiff, awkward shuffling, but really danced. Fluid, alive. Cousins who barely noticed me before pulled me into circles of laughter. Emma's friends snapped photos telling me I looked gorgeous. Not everyone understood. Some whispered behind hands, but I felt freer than I ever had. And when Emma pulled me aside, I braced myself for judgment. Instead, she said, I've never seen you this happy. Riley, you look like yourself. The conversation. Later, Mom and Dad found us. Their faces were serious. We need to understand, Mom said. Is this just for today, or is it something more? I swallowed hard. I don't know. I only know this feels right. More right than anything else ever has Dad hesitated. It's hard for me. But you looked confident up there. Happier than I've seen you in years. Mom nodded, tears slipping free. We love you. That won't change. We're just scared for how the world might treat you. But you're ours. Always Emma added softly, sibling. Not brother, sibling. The word landed like a promise. Monday morning. By Monday, the lavender gown was folded neatly on my chair. My navy business suit hung on the closet door. One represented safety, the other, truth. I stood at the mirror, holding the makeup kit Emma had pressed into my hands. For whenever you want to be yourself, she'd said. Two futures stared back at me. The mask I'd worn for years, or the self I'd glimpsed in lavender silk. It was my choice now. And whichever one I made would change everything. Some weddings change the couple. Emma's changed me. The question is, do I keep hiding in the suit? Or do I step out into the world as Riley, for real?